Today's video is all about what to do when relatives give you lots of extra stuff through gifts and it just seems to accumulate. How do you deal with all that influx of stuff coming into your home from well-meaning relatives, grandparents, friends? What do we do with all of that? So come with me, let's pour a cup of tea, let's write a card for a gift I'm gonna give, and let's discuss. It's Morgan. Welcome back to my channel. So the last time I filmed, I was doing a decluttering video of my kids' clothes, and honestly, I just wanted to give you all a quick update. Since then, pretty much the day after, I said I had been feeling better with the nausea and vomiting. It went downhill so bad. There was pretty much 24 hours where I could not keep down any food or liquids. And it was getting bad enough, they were gonna send me to the ER, but eventually my body was able to make a turnaround and hold down some liquids. So I am back to feeling better, but for anybody that just thinks pregnancy is all sunshine and roses, I just wanted to give that quick update. This next week right now I'm 9 weeks pregnant, I'll be going into 10 weeks on Tuesday. And you know, this is just a hard phase. I told my husband, it's just a hard phase. My hormones literally swing like this. So some days I can keep down food, I have a great day. Some days it's really rough. So that's my update. But I wanted to say this. I am so grateful, first of all, that day that I decluttered the kids' clothes, I got a bunch of junk out of our house, so that during the time while I was sick, it never applied more about having weak spots and just clearing those out so that I was able to maintain. But today is a good day, guys. I'm feeling great. And I filmed, a few things this morning getting ready for my brother's bridal shower. So, hey, did you finish lunch? Yeah, they're in there eating lunch. So I've got their gift here ready to go, and this is just sparking my thoughts today about what to do when you have relatives that give you those maybe not unwanted gifts, but that keep giving you gifts or your kids gifts, and it just keeps an influx of stuff coming into your home. I definitely know firsthand about this, and I have some really funny stories to share today about that. So I want to kind of broach that topic and what to do with gifts. But first, I thought it would be fun to share this gift because here's the thing. I don't know if any of you have heard of the 5 Love Languages. It's a book written about how you best receive love, but upon reading that, my love language is gifts. And that means that I feel really loved when I get gifts and when I give gifts to other people. It's one of the main ways I express love. And there's other ways you can express and give love according to the book. But everybody has kind of a primary and a secondary. So that's one of my primaries. And when I'm giving this gift today to my brother and his fiance, at their bridal shower, I'm so excited for him. If you guys have been following my journey at all, he's the only sibling I have left. We both lost our sister several years ago, and he's come such a long way and matured so much, guys. And today I get to celebrate because he's getting married this summer, so we're gonna take them some fun gifts. But I wanted to speak first, before talking about what to do when people give you unwanted gifts or too much stuff keeps coming in, I wanted to talk about the intention of the gift itself. So as a person who loves to give gifts out of love, when I give a gift, I'm hoping that on their end, they are gonna feel some sense of joy or happiness when they get the gift. And if they don't, if it truly causes some kind of undue stress or it's adding too much to their life, as the gift giver, it was never my intention to burden them, right? I think we've got to assume true motives that when people are giving gifts, they never want to burden us. And part of that is why we hold on to gifts. We keep them out of guilt because we believe the person had good intentions. But even if it is burdening us, we keep it. And the thing is, upon giving this to my brother, I absolutely do not expect him, if this doesn't work for them, if this gift doesn't work. Now, one of the things I do is I stick a receipt in here because I want them to be able to return whatever doesn't work, get something they like. But that's the baby in the background. But the thing is, not everybody gives a receipt with a gift. And once they've given the gift, for that moment, it was to bring you joy. They're hoping it'll bring you joy later. But if you try and assimilate that gift into your life and it's not bringing joy, if somebody has gifted your kids something and maybe they got joy out of it for a week, but maybe it was like a puzzle and now the pieces are strewn about your house, causing stress, you can't manage keeping your kids picking it up, then don't feel like you have to keep it. We have got to let go of the guilty, like holding on to gifts. We need to acknowledge that in the moment that person had love and good, thoughtful intentions. But if they knew how much of a burden it was to you now, or if it's really causing hardship on you or your family, and you need to let it go to find some peace, I doubt they're really gonna be angry at you for that. And if they are, then there might be some other things that need to be worked out there. But I'm gonna get very real with this story. So I'm gonna see at the shower today if I can pull my mom aside or my dad, they're both gonna be there, and get a brief interview from them about the time that I gave away most of the Christmas gifts they gave my kids. And it was about a month after Christmas. And the thing is, I had been telling them over and over again, please stop buying them gifts, buy them experiences for Christmas, or buy them less stuff. But they just weren't listening. They were not getting the message. And I was openly admitting, like, if you buy this, I'm going to have to get rid of it. I was telling them to just stop the influx of stuff, and they were not getting the picture. Until in January, they came over. We were having a small party for the baby's birthday, and we were all gathering in our basement. And I had relatives and things over, and they were commenting. They're like, your basement is so clean, and how come your kids' toys look so organized? And what's the trick down here? And then my mom and dad started looking around, and they started saying, hey, wait a minute, where's that item we got them for Christmas? Where's that thing? Where's that thing? And it ended up a very awkward and embarrassing situation. We all ended up cracking up laughing about it because I had to admit to them that I had gotten rid of it, right? I'm a little bit extreme on my minimalism side, but it became this very open face-to-face, hey, I tried to communicate with you guys. I tried to tell you to stop doing this, to stop bringing these gifts. I know you care for my kids. I know you want to give them stuff, but can we reduce the quantity? Can we talk about what types of gifts to maybe make them a little bit better, or less pieces, or more educational, or experience-based, like a pass to the zoo or the science museum. And so that was the moment where it really clicked for my parents. My dad got the aha, my mom got the aha. And that was a painful growing process for us because, first of all, that's a person's worst nightmare, right? As I'm saying this, and you're probably sitting there thinking, well, that's why I don't get rid of anything. What if they come over to my house and they're like, where is this thing? First of all, let me say that usually will never happen, okay? Even if you have friends who bring stuff to birthday parties, think about how many times you've gone to a little kid's birthday party, given a gift. Do you ever go back later and check with the friend and be like, I just want to make sure your kid is playing with my gift? I'm talking a month later, 2 months later. Are you there checking up and following up? No. Once we give the gift, as a gift giver, we enjoy the moment, we get the joy, and then we forget about it. That incident was a little closer to home because it was my parents. They're constantly checking in with my kids. They're over my house. So, they had a little more familiarity. And it wasn't even until we were all kind of stuck in the basement where they were really examining the room like, hey, wait a minute, half of the stuff is gone. And so that was just that extreme push. So there's a couple lessons to take away here. First of all, you've got to let go of that gift-giving guilt. And part of that is continuously trying to communicate to relatives, please stop, or these are some alternative options, or if you really have to get a gift, this would be great. And if that doesn't work, if they don't listen, on your end, after the gift has been given, it's now your possession, right? And you have to make a choice, and you have to decide, does this work in my life? Does this bring us peace and joy? And does it help me like maintain my house? Can I bring in this new inventory and keep up with it? Or do I need to just let this go? Because, and I do it all the time, guys. Sometimes stuff comes in for a birthday or this or that. And if it's got too many pieces or it's too chaotic and it's just too much for me to keep up with, I might let the kids play with it for a week or so. And then it's like the moment after that, it's gone. I start slipping it into my get rid of closet. So, and I've shown that in a previous video, clearing out that closet. So all of that to say, I'm gonna go to the shower today. I can't wait to give them this. I'll give you kind of a sneak peek at their gift. So I've got them some organizational baskets because I think that's great when you're young and moving into a new house. Let me move the camera just a little there so you can see. And then I recently went to IKEA with my husband. Don't worry, we didn't do some huge haul like these other YouTubers. We were getting one of their high chairs because we love their high chairs. They're only $20. We gave one to one of the grandparents, and we were getting another one for another grandparent. And we've used it with all three of our kids. We were getting a couple like kitchen items that we needed, and that was it. So we stuck to a plan. And we also wanted to look at bunk beds for when this new baby comes, and we decided after looking that we're probably gonna build our own this summer. So stay tuned for that. But we got a few utensils at IKEA for my brother. First of all, everybody needs some wooden spoons in their life. We love wooden spoons. We cook with them all the time. So they're gonna have that for their kitchen. They had this really cute, like just kind of generic kitchen towel. So got them some of those. And then, let's see, without maybe like unwrapping all of it, one of our favorite things from IKEA that we've used for years is their salt and pepper shakers. They're super simple and cheap compared to the others you buy. And we just keep refilling them with like sea salt and pepper. So I got my brother. They have 2 of those, and they'll have their very own bag. Like I got them some sea salt and some things to stock them up in their new marriage. Can you tell I love giving gifts? And the thing is, again, like if they find they don't like this, it's not their style, they don't use it. And you know, the IKEA stuff, they're probably not gonna drive all the way there to return. It doesn't offend me if they want to sell it or get rid of it or get it away. I'm meaning in the moment for it to bring them joy. If it doesn't, from the gift giver to the people, let it go. It's okay. You can let it go. Let's see. Some other fun things in here. And this video will debut after they've opened this, so they won't ruin anything. A little dish. Bamboo dish scrubber for their sink. And then of course I've got like a giant thing of peppercorns back here. And I got them a candle, and everybody needs a nice little like soap and lotion dispenser for your sink. So, and it's got like the glass holder that it had. I got these from TJ Maxx, so there you go. That is gonna be their gift. I'm gonna kind of shove all that back down in there. Put the fun little stuff, all the little tissue paper. And then I've got their card, of course. Slide that in there. All right, I'm ready to go to the party, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.